Oh, that's great. Ooh. Okay. So let's see here. Sorry, I've been gone for a bit. I had convention and then I got very concrete as hell. So if you don't mind letting me have like a little slow down today. Let's see here. Let's get some music too. You sound like you're still recovering. Man, I'm trying. I'm trying. I missed like almost a week of stream. Swear the cough wasn't that bad yesterday. What I'm more irritated by is that I have this like little I just did a bad and I decided to try to get a hangnail out and now it's just like it's so far deep in there. I mainly just mean you sound tired. Oh, okay. Got it. Sorry. But hello everybody. Thank you for being patient. Just waiting for people to come in. Yeah, mostly I'm just annoyed because I have this little bit of, you know, when you try to get a hangnail out and so you try to get a hangnail out and then it like bacteria gets into it because you're a dumbass. And so now there's just like pus under your nail, and you're just kind of going like, how the fuck do I get it out? At the moment, that is what's happening with my other finger, and it's driving me absolutely nuts.
How are you?
I am the good.
Puppies.
Puppies?
Puppy.
Is there puppies? Hold on, let me see the. What the? I see camera. Puppy! Oh, look at the baby. Hi. Hello, babies. Oh, they're all babies, but they're still babies. No. It's like human wire. I'm excited. I'm excited. I love you. But why do you have the thing in your hands? Your hands should be long on me, petting.
I'm not petting you.
No, I was talking as if I was the dog.
Oh.
That'd be really weird of you petting me.
She's sleepy.
She's sleepy, but she's wagging.
Oh no, I was wagging your tail.
Oh.
My other dog is licking himself because he's a big doofus.
Nothing wrong with some good hygiene.
I'm just playing Miro Galaxy.
Currently, I am waiting for more people to come in, but I should probably also be posting.
Then stop licking my leg. You're big, you're fluffy, you are also have a very little brain.
Just like his owner.
Not true. That's slander.
Is it slander if it's true?
Yes.
So it is true.
Slander. No.
Is it? You sure about that? Because you just confirmed that you are in fact stinky.
I never said I was stinky.
Stinky boy.
I have good hygiene.
Okay, and he's trying to have good hygiene like his daddy.
Yes, but his breath is stanky.
That's a you problem. You need to brush him.
How does brushing him have anything to do with his breath?
Because you have to brush his teeth.
You should have specified brushing his teeth then, instead of just brushing him. Because I do brush him, because he's a big baby.
You are also a big baby, so you have that in common.
How am I a big baby?
You are a big baby.
This is a fabricated lie.
I don't know, this seems pretty fucking true.
How can it be fucking true if there's no fucking?
Yet.
There is no yet.
Yet.
Why are you like this?
Because.
That is not a valid answer!
That is entirely a valid answer. It's my stream.
Fair enough. What do you think, Benny, the dog?
I think it's a baby.
You and these babies.
Yes, the baby.
It's the baby. Look at the baby.
Yes, the baby.
Insert the baby meme here.
Baby. Whew.
What is the baby meme?
The baby.
Meow. I win.
Yeah.
I got secret star. I just have to race some person and kill a rock monster. I'm killing Schnitzel.
Don't kill Schnitzel. He did nothing wrong. What did Schnitzel do to you?
He said a very offensive slur.
Which slur?
I'm not saying it.
You're the one who's saying he said it, so...
Well, I'm not gonna repeat what he said. I'll get canceled.
A willing sacrifice to call out the called out.
No. Enough with your mind tricks. Luigi's upset with you.
Luigi's already obsessed with me. I stole his girl.
No, I said upset, not obsessed. You stole Daisy, you monster.
I love how out of all of the statements I just made, you were like, oh, obsessed? Wait a minute.
Like, wait a minute.
I just registered what that meant.
Chat, we need to stop cucking Luigi, okay?
No.
It has
cuck
to
him
stop.
more.
Why?
Cuck him more.
This Luigi cucking trend has to stop.
No. It must stay alive forever.
No. It's mean to poor old Luigi.
I hear what you're saying. I do. Counter argument. It's funny.
You know what else is funny? Watching people fall on their face.
Yes, it is. Like you,
And
all the
what?
time.
I don't fall on my face.
Emotionally.
Emotionally. Oh no, I am losing this race so badly. This will do something for me. I cheated.
Yay! I cheated! Yay! Nobody in the history of ever has been more excited to be caught doing
Dick
that.
Dastardly.
Nah, I stand corrected. There is somebody.
Exactly, Dick Dastardly. Oh shit. Okay, I gotta block in. I did it. Pretty music.
I should probably turn it down just a little bit, but it doesn't really go. There we go.
Debating what I should have for lunch. We have chicken tenders. I can make myself a sandwich.
Chicken
I
tendies.
could just have a bagel.
Chicken tendies.
Okay, chicken tendies it is.
Chicken tendies.
After I kill Schnitzel and
Don't
Holy
kill
Bowser.
Schnitzel.
I'm sorry, but Schnitzel has to die. He's been
No.
possessed by demons.
Haven't you seen season 7 haven't you seen season 7 of Supernatural? We can cure that now.
I don't watch Supernatural except for that one Scooby-Doo episode.
That Scooby-Doo episode is bomb.
where Shaggy breaks his fucking leg. And they say the fuck word in front of the
Hi,
gang.
Kenny. How you doing? Currently I am doing well. I've been trying to get over con crud for like a week.
They've been so eepy.
And I've been so eepy. In fact, I was eepy today. I should have started stream like, I think an hour ago?
Yeah.
And I was
Right.
I was like, I woke up and I was like, huh, that's weird. What? I feel so rested and it's so bright outside. What is happening? And I look at the clock.
No.
And I look at the clock and it's at it's 8:27. I'm like, fuck. I'm not rushing. My finger is still fucking hurting.
Hey, if your finger's hurting, then you need to chill out.
Oh no! It's not the finger I draw with. It's my other hand, and there was a hangnail on it.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
And usually I'm able to just like get the pus out.
Ew.
But for whatever reason, right now it's just like it's currently just like it's in there, and normally it would show up on the surface, but at the moment it's just inflated. And I did get a bit of the pus out last night, but it was
Benny, what are you doing over there? You being a doofus, McFloofus.
Leave
What's he
him
guys doing?
alone. He's a good boy.
He has to take 2 pills because of how anxiety prone he is.
Oh, he's just a baby.
No one's just a baby anymore, except actual babies.
But he's just a baby.
I'm just a baby. According to you.
You are just a baby. A very
No.
mean baby.
I'm not mean. I'm honest. That's the same thing.
Don't you try to lie to yourself. Don't be Wade.
I've been hanging around Wade too much. I just saw him the other day.
Hello, it is the Mushy Mushy. It is the Emperor Moth. They're both tiny.
I didn't realize you were streaming.
I've been explaining this. I have been, as you know, the con crud has been pretty intense to the point that I think it's actual sickness.
Probably, like, there's a lot of people and stuff. Oh, wait, are you actually not streaming, or?
No, I am. There is a stream. The event is happening. I believe I have it activated.
I do not see it.
I literally just yeah.
Ha ha hee hee ho ho ho.
Ah ha hee hee ha ha ho.
I don't think it started though.
Weird. No. But yeah, I'm doing the streamies. And I've been like whatchamacallit?
I don't have it I don't have it set to interested.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, the reason for it is because like I like worked on those days, so like I didn't I didn't have it set because I thought I'd miss it. But now I but I set it was Sunday to interested, but I work both days now, so I might as well.
Torbeck doesn't believe you.
I was like, who cares what Torbeck thinks?
Who cares what
Torbeck cares what Torbeck thinks?
Of that, I have no doubt. Yeah.
So this is
Take care.
actually your commission, for one of your players, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Let's see. It's a little. Forgot what I was gonna say. I kind of just woke up, sort of.
Me too. I woke up approximately 20 minutes ago.
Well, it's 12:07 where I am, so it's a little less, justifiable for me. But like, I work a little later. 'Cause I got off at like 10, I believe, last night.
My dog is frowning at you.
Why is he
Why are you
frowning?
frowning at me? I'm working.
Because Moth's working, that's why.
How dare you work? You made the dog sad.
Yep, that's my fault.
It is. It's your fault. Are you gonna own up to it?
Well, I'll just, I guess, direct the commission, I suppose.
Let me just try to get this, because I also have
The
I
skeleton.
had the unfortunate, well, actually, this has more to do with my finger.
Oh,
Before you asked, no, it's the finger of the
Oh, was it?
opposite hand.
actually, I don't. What would the? Oh, for as opposed to the drawing hand,
Yeah.
I might went to a completely different place for a different reason, and
I died.
in retrospect, I don't know why.
I went to my other hand, if anybody's a Christine fan. Currently, my left hand had a hangnail, and the pus refuses to come out.
Jeez,
You just gotta tell it to gently come out.
no.
Get
I
the
think
fuck
gentleness
out.
is over.
My finger hurts.
It's not gently!
That's as gently as I will allow it with this thing. It hurts. I would like not to lose my fingernail.
Benny, what are you doing? Weird dog.
I have some leftover pizza.
Ooh, pizza.
Pizza.
It's from work. That's one
Share.
of the perks of it. I would, except I don't think it travels well in the mail.
Damn it.
You probably live closer.
Pardon me.
Considering the same time zone, yeah.
Oh no, it's still a bit of a ways. Although it probably will survive the journey.
Because he lives in New York.
Right.
My dog has floated like a potato on the floor.
Oh, the potato.
Oh, she's just itching her back and kicking her feet in the air.
Potato!
Baby's got an itchy back. Lily's got itchy back, itchy back, itchy back. She has got itchy back, itchy back, itchy back.
Chili's.
Lily's itchy back.
Yeah, I was wondering if for a second I didn't know if I gave you like the turnaround gif
You did.
for the. Yeah, I was looking around and stuff.
Also, did you say direct the commission?
I mean, like, I want to see if it like turns it. I want to make like like corrections or whatever within the limit
Yeah.
if needed. Only.
How are you so bad?
But I will say, like, this character, like, I made like the Hero Forge model for him, and like my friend did like a modded Baldur's Gate thing, but like I've never been able to like properly marry the two. I don't think.
Well,
Like,
first you have to introduce them. It's a slow process. They need to have the right interests together.
Well, like it was just like I don't know. I think it's like the paint from Hero Forge. Like I never really modified it, so like it kind of isn't quite the same. Because you can see like the disconnect. I think.
Yeah, part of that is
Yeah.
also just the model itself. Like the way that Hero Forge makes their models is different than
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate.
I mean, you can like there's people on like the Hero Forge subreddit who've done like wonders with it. Let's see.
Schnitzel is dead.
Why did you kill Schnitzel?
Because he was trying to pound me with his big old boulder fists.
And you're saying it like it's a bad thing?
It is! He's trying to kill me.
Hmm. Is
Oh, he
it
was trying to
killing-
kill you.
And now, you know what? Just because you're being like this, I'm gonna kill him again.
No, not again.
Actually, wait, never mind. This is a race. So he's safe. Wait, nope, this is. So I'm going to kill him.
Okay.
Apparently his name is now Bouldergeist.
Bouldergeist. Did you
It's a
like
Mario
name
game. They're
them?
always clever. No, it's from I'm playing Mario Galaxy, so they're always clever with that.
Whew.
Ow.
Making him like really intensely into this whatever dish they're making.
The beat went off?
Let the beat drop. Boom. Wah, 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 wah.
Gregory, did the beat go off?
Don't make me voice act
No.
right now.
Huh?
No, it's
I don't know when.
What's up?
Go ahead. Yeah, I don't know when the like I don't know when to go into the backstory, but like it is a bit of a doozy, or at least like the first part of it is.
Well,
like,
I remember you said that that it does involve essay, so I would like just to get into it, and like trigger warning for anybody who is a victim of that,
Yeah.
or can't handle hearing stories of that.
I will say that, so like content warning for like this character's backstory. This is Shoto. First of all, content warning is there is like elements of like of sexual assault, and also of parental abuse, verbal and physical. So ye be warned.
What if I'm not warned?
I just did that right now.
I'm just a tricky trickster. It's what I do. It's my job.
Anyway, I suppose like I could just start now. Like I really like. I suppose it's like as good a time as I need to start. So this is my friend's D&D character in the campaign I ran a little while ago. His name currently is Shotso. I'll explain more into the name like later. But like when he started the game, his name was set to Twigarm.
Twigarm?
But it was just like a sort of. It was always meant to be like a placeholder. So like So like his backstory is rather dark. He was not. He is an elf orc. He like I had to find like a D&D I had to find like I believe like a thing on D&D Beyond to like sort of accommodate it. His whole thing is that like his mother was like a wood elf, like an elven ranger, and at one point, like in one of the like wood elf settlements, there was like a raid by like orcs, and like one of the orcs, like the leader of the war band, did like sexually assault her.
Oh no.
It was like it was like one of many raids that sort of occur like around like the area, but like that was just like but yeah, like that's what happened to his mother, and like and because of like the customs of like the wood elves, she ended up bringing the pregnancy to term, and the result was this guy who was not given this boy who was not given a name because or at least not by his mother because she truly detested like the boy for reasons that are not really his fault, and no matter how much he tried, he never was able to like get along with the other with the others in the settlement. It doesn't help that orcs and elves age differently, so like there was like some minor disconnect just from the get-go. Like it's not dramatic, or at least like I feel like it wouldn't be quite as dramatic. We've actually like a friend of mine, the friend and I have like had like discussions on like how is his aging going to be, that he sort of decided he'd much rather it be like on the orc side where like it's just where he ages faster, but also will have a lower life expectancy.
Mm-hmm.
But the trade-off is that like he can like be in like a trance, like elves do in D&D. So like he doesn't actually need to fully sleep.
Right.
I actually like sort of headcanoned it as like those like exposed photos where like you see like the stars sort of like streak and like stay in place, sort of.
Right.
That's kind of how I headcanon trances in D&D. Like when you like sleep, like everything just sort of like blurs. But anyway, I'm getting off topic because I'm trying to fit in whatever I can, and also just I get distracted.
Don't worry, the ADHD will help you. No, it doesn't.
I still need to get like medication. I'm hoping like after like my checkup, because I think I need something for like my like sense of smell, because I've just been hacking up a lung and a throat every time I walk to work.
Oh god, I feel it. I feel it so bad.
God. I'm hoping it like gives me a better voice or anything. Anyway, back to the backstory. So yeah, eventually like it became too much, and after like a particularly bad night with his mother, he ended up running away from the village entirely. And he decided to like try and find his father, who's wandering around still in the world. And eventually, he actually did find his father's war band and tried to like join with it. And that's where he sort of learned how to fight and stuff. But like his father is also not a good person, obviously. Like considering what he did to his mother.
Kind of like Finn's dad.
Kind of like who's
I'm
dead?
sort of like I'm sort of pondering if I feel like the thing is like Finn's dad, I feel like used to be a good person or is capable of being a good person, whereas Twig Arm's dad, by the way, his name is Twig Arm because of his father. I feel like his father was never a good person or a good orc. Like I will say, like he's not a good person, and he's also not a good orc in terms of like the society. Like one of the things I kind of want to reveal eventually is that like his father is kind of like sort of a coward. Like he definitely is a good fighter, but also he just does not do things himself, and like he relies on like bullying others below him, which is kind of par for the course with orc society. But he's also not great at it when he doesn't have power. Like he's not capable of like grabbing his own power if he's like lost it. Like he doesn't command respect, and for obvious reasons. But like but back to it. He did stay with like the warband for a while because like he literally had nowhere else to go. But also like his father made clear to Twigarm at this point that like he'd be like left behind if he was like too much of a liability. And eventually, like when they were fighting like with some goblins in what is called the Goblin Law, he ended up getting wounded and he ended up being like left behind by the warband. And like from there, he was able to like sort of like walk and wander along like into the like. He was able to walk along into the east, where eventually he found like an inn that was owned by like a tiefling named Rashomon, who kind of like it was sort of this old curmudgeonly guy. I think like if anyone like needs like a frame of reference, think like Achilles from Assassin's Creed 3, just like Cain and like the scowl and everything. But also like he was like a kind man. He kind of like looked at him and saw he was like a like a lost soul, and he was able to sort of like take care of it, and also while also like putting Twigarm at this point, while also putting Twigarm to work as like an assistant innkeeper. Which also is why he's like a cook. It's one of the few things it's one of the things like he really likes to do, especially now. The thing is, like, Rashomon never really called him Twigarm, even though that was like essentially like his legal given name at this point. Because like he didn't want to like demean the boy.
He didn't want to demean the boy, so he didn't even give him a name.
I don't know if anyone's seen what was his name, Limmy, the Scottish guy on YouTube, well, and also on Twitch. But like he actually did play Disco Elysium. Also,
No.
I mentioned it. Shut up! It's a good game.
You do this every time.
But essentially, like essentially like Rashomon's reaction to him was Limmy's reaction to Kudo. He's like, "It's all right, big man. It's all right, wee man. I'm on your side, wee man. You've been let down, wee man. I was just like you, wee man. You're all right, wee man. I'll see you later, right, wee man."
There's a lot of wee man. Is he also a fan of Jackass?
Who, Limmy?
Yeah. Because he's wee man.
Yeah. I don't think I ever grew up with Jackass.
I did, but it was more like it grew up around me rather than like actually.
Well, I mean that's kind of what I meant, and
Yeah.
that's not. I don't feel like that counts. But there was always something everyone else was into, but I wasn't allowed to watch.
Yeah, that being MTV.
Anyway.
Well, hi, Benny. Hello, dog. Good God, you smell right now.
You need to brush his teeth then.
I'm on your side, wee man.
Wee
You've been
man.
let down, wee man.
Wee man. Wee man.
Yeah, it's a very Scottishism.
I know it is, but it's still funny.
A big man. He's not yet big man, even though he is quite big. But so like that's sort of like been his story like up until the beginning of the campaign. Like he's just like a lost boy in the world. Like the whole concept that my friend had was that like I just wanted to make like the character with the saddest possible backstory, but is also still like a really nice, sweet person, and also like is like sort of adopted by the party.
He was meant to be an NPC, and then disaster struck. The party adopted him.
like I've kind of like incorporated that into like just the way I ran the campaign. I don't know if it was like for the best or the worst, but like I kind of made like my NPCs to just be adoptable. To the point to where they just accumulate more and more NPCs. Basically until becomes like Fire Emblem, where you just have like an entire mercenary company of like colorful characters. Because like that's kind of like where it all goes essentially. Like when it comes to like, because like they just want to keep NPCs around.
Right.
So like, so it's kind of funny that that like Twig Arm is like described as that. And like that was, and also once again, like they want. He also did want the party to like come up with a name for him to like, wipe away like the sort of the cruel name he was given.
Which time?
Uh, uh, what do you mean? Which time?
Because it's either no name or twigs.
Well, I mean, like, I feel like by this point, he didn't. I think like it's kind of rough not having a name. I feel like I feel it would be. It all depends.
I think it would. I would assume so. I think it's all very sad.
It is all very sad, but like, so essentially, like, yeah, he ended up being like taken in by the party, like while his inn was being attacked by bandits, uh, who were led by a UNT. And like in the confusion, Rashomon had to like flee along with like a strange treasure that he took with him and not the rest of his possessions, while leaving like Twig Arm with the rest of the party. He was like, "Have a good rest of your life, kid."
Have a good rest of your life, kid. Cool.
See you later.
See you later, pussy.
He said it in a very like caring way. Like, you know, I specifically like got that line from that episode in Breaking Bad where like Jesse like saves the kid from like the meth head's house. Like he called like after the lady of the couple like kills the guy with an ATM, he like calls the police like and like leaves the kid outside the house, and he's like, "You have a good rest of your life, kid."
That he never comes back.
It's funny, like Aaron Paul actually met like the twins who played the kid in the episode.
Right.
It was like really heartwarming. Like that was like rather recently, like a year or so ago.
I will be back. I'm going to go eat food.
Yay, food!
I just eat food, on stream, like in everyone's ear.
No.
Like a civilized person.
Like a civilized person.
Anyway, but yeah, that was like his story into the campaign. And like when eventually like they kind of like learned, the party sort of like learned his history, or like they learned bits and pieces of it, because like obviously he doesn't want to like dwell on it.
Right.
His new name is Shotso. I'll put it in the Genta voice call.
I am changing this from a saucepan to more of a pot. As
that's fine.
Yeah,
fine.
You wouldn't use a ladle.
There is no pot in. Yeah, there is no pot in. Yeah, there is no pot in Hero Forge. I don't think. Actually, I think.
I thought you were going to say there was no pot in Pa Sing Se.
No pot to be found. What a nightmare.
Just walks.
Yeah, but
all
anyway,
walks of life.
So like, yeah, his new name is Shotso, which means golden bear in Gwich'in, which is like a friend of mine, another friend of mine. She's from Alaska, and she is like she's a Gwich'in, part of the I guess like part of the tribe. And also like she's really involved. She helps with like gardening and stuff.
That's cool.
She has like, and also helps with like an organic farm. But she's had to like travel across the state for that stuff. But also like she based her character and a lot of like her character's like region backstory on like both like the Gwich'in and also the rest of the like Alaska tribes. With like we both sort of like came up with like what would that look like in this fantasy world. Like I would like invite her along to like explain her character more like and better if it weren't for the fact that she's also like very shy and like cat-like in her words.
Kitty.
But I mean, like in the sense that like she's very suspicious of and like nervous around other people, like that she doesn't know.
And this is a very public space.
Like it's the most public space, I'd argue. But I don't know. I could always ask her.
I mean,
the answer's probably no.
I mean, in this particular case, like that's not what this character that we're doing today is. If this was
but I was going to explain, like, because like I wanted to explain. Because like well, one, because I wanted to do like a commission for her character. I got everyone's permission, but also because Shotsa's name means golden bear. So like, and it's derived from like her culture and stuff.
That's awesome.
There's more to her character, but I'll leave that for like her commission, and there is quite a bit. And so like he kind of like he's kind of become like a sort of surrogate brother to like her character, and like that's sort of like a nice sort of what's it called, like a sort of nice way to like get like a sort of better family. Like he is like a fighter. We actually decided to make him like a samurai class, like not in terms of like aesthetic, but in like how he approaches things. He's much more like diplomatic. Actually, like it's kind of a thing where he actually like rarely uses his weapons. He's mostly into like grappling, which I feel like there's probably a fighter class that's better suited to that.
There is.
You could probably like, because like I'm already like I recently learned that there's actually monk. Probably. I think like the thing is, he said he wanted to be a fighter. I don't know. I really do not know. I think like, well, I've already been told we probably have to like reclass my other friend's character, her character, because like there's a lot of like frustrations with like her being a druid. So I probably will have to reclass Shotso if he really would want.
Sorry.
Because he seems very resistant against like using his weapons. He actually did use his weapons at least once. Like I mean, he's used weapons before and stuff, but like I think like the only time he actually seriously like killed someone in a fit of rage was when like one of the party members was downed. He was a guy and he was a bunch of bugs in a skin suit, so it didn't really like affect him much, but like it was still like a frightening sight, and he sort of like lost it against like the hobgoblin who was like who did it, and he like bisected him horizontally.
Yes, I think you told me about this.
Yeah, and like that was like the only time, and he felt like really bad for it, but also it was entirely justified by everyone's metric. And there's like a lot of moments where like they understand he's a kind soul, but also like the party, like they understand he's a kind soul, but also they really wish he would just kill the fool, like when it happens.
Hey, he's just like, no, it's not the samurai way, and they're just going like, you're a fucking orc!
It's like, it's speciesism, if you... But, and also once again, he's only a samurai in like, in terms of like, class, but like, there's no like, trappings of like samuraism. I mean, he doesn't have like, the like, samurai aesthetic, he doesn't have the samurai code, but he is like, more diplomatic.
Fun fact, the Bushido code, the samurai code in real life, it showed up after the samurai age actually ended.
When it truly ended, like around like the Tokugawa shogunate, right?
Yeah, about that. Yeah. The funny thing is that it was like the Bushido code was like a how do I put it? It was like one of those. You know how like nowadays we would go like, I want to go back to the good old days where men were men and women were women, and like it was a simpler time. It was like that for the samurai. It like became like the samurais, the dwindling samurai classes, like Hail Mary of being remembered.
Sorry, I'm eating again.
No, that's cool. I'm sorry, I keep coughing. I'm trying not to, and I wasn't coughing this much, but it's like, it's the phlegm that's still in the back of my throat.
Yeah, it's like you really probably are actually sick, because like whenever people go to cons, like there's all sorts of like petri dishes. It's just a petri dish of just like so many people with all their like different stuff, and like stuff they don't even know they're carrying. So like,
oh no, I
really
know what I
just,
carried.
like,
I did a whole inventory of it.
I know exactly where. I know exactly where it was. I see it right here.
Right, like I'm over here looking at all the. I literally did an inventory of like everything I bought, and I bought an embarrassing amount of stuff.
Swag stuff we all get.
Well, that's the thing. There's the swag, like there's the Comic-Con swag where it's like, oh, it's the Comic-Con swag. It's the swag that you get when you enter the con, which is, I think, a lanyard, your badge, and like whatever is the sponsorship, the sponsored or the bag, like the really cheap bag that maybe if you decided to use regularly would last maybe a week and a half. In this particular my fucking finger. Yeah, the bag. The funny thing is, you know what Comic-Con was sponsored? You know who sponsored Comic-Con this year?
Who sponsored Comic-Con this year?
Old Spice.
Old Spice? Oh, cheeky.
Right, and if you know if anybody knows anything about conventions, there's kind of this ongoing running joke that no one uses deodorant or bathes.
What are you implying, Old Spice?
But that's the thing. I actually this year I decided.
Yeah, I know.
I decided to go. No, you don't. You don't understand. Let me finish.
Well, perhaps I don't.
I went to the cosplay masquerade for Comic-Con for the first time ever. I was very excited, and when I went there, they opened up, and the guy goes, and we now have a special guest, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool, and oh my god, it's the Old Spice guy. Now
Which
look
one?
at you. Now look at your man, now back to me. Now look at your man, now back to me.
The older one.
The older one! And he still looks hot.
Nice.
I don't know if it's a cosplay of the same guy, but it was, or if it was the same guy. I am almost positive it's the same guy.
I can't imagine they would like pull out the red carpet for like an Old Spice cosplayer.
But he looked
like,
so good. He's still, because if that's the same dude, because like I remember the Old Spice guy, the one before Terry Crews came in. He was a
12 years ago, right?
Yeah, he looks amazing. He looked like all those shoots happened yesterday.
Man.
Sorry.
I feel like I think I remember like a story Alicia X Life did where like she was at cons many years ago, and like, you know, obviously it was not better or worse back then,
Yeah.
And like at one point, like there was a guy who was like so like smelly, she just wordlessly gave him like a deodorant stick.
That's amazing. Oh,
like no
Sorry.
judgment, no like I mean maybe some judgment, but like
Some
no
judgment.
word, no like persuasion. Just handed him the deodorant stick, and it just withered him.
Right.
Like it was done in the most empathetic way, which made it so much worse.
Oh my god. Real quick, I need to use the head real bad. But it's so funny. Oh my god.
People say use the head, but they never say use the tail. I feel like it's a waste of the body. But yeah. If you would like to see more of this character and like the various like Hero Forge art, you probably you could probably join the Discord by like joining the Patreon. It's a little hidden away. I actually have to like clean up the self-promotion page a little, but yeah, it's in like one of the threads. I have like my Hero Forge models there. You know, just mostly stuff for me. I haven't posted stuff in a little while, but I was making Space Station 14 stuff. Oh, that's the lead song. We have a shameless lead song to you, by the way. Most of it reason, you know, we don't know like what it would like what it would like older than frankly. But you know, if you're a patron and you want to promote something lewd that you did, it's there. But we have other channels too, so you know. This is done. I have to figure out which is the other party I have to commission. I'm gonna try and go through this entire stream without mentioning the other commission I did of Romilly and Eglath. The gay couple from the last from Pride Month. I mean, besides now, I already mentioned it, but you know, but I can't help it. They're my boys. Oh, let me read the chat. I'm sure there's a way to see the timestamps, but I can't see it for some reason. About chat. There we are. Also, I think I mentioned this once every stream that I'm involved in, but you should totally watch Andor. It's great for the current time. Crimson is using the toilet right now, so I will do the nom nom. Nom nom. Nom nom. Alright, you get... I will have Crimson do a proper nom nom when she gets back. But for now, that's all you get. But you get a double feature. I saw a movement. Is that on my end or is that on? Strange. I feel like I'm very... Oh, that's right. Hero Forge has cell shading now. They fixed it. It works now, so the eyes work. So what was happening before is that like Hero Forge, like when you do cell shading, the eyes would be a solid color. Oh, there are the timestamps. What was this? Oh. Thank you for the raid, Retro Gamer. King of Fighters 15. Crimson is using the bathroom. I don't know when precisely that was, but she will be back soon. Nice. I was saying was Hero Forge fixed their cell shading, so now the eyes work. So which means you can finally use cell shading and not have it look terrible. that pleased me to no end. It's not like a perfect system. It doesn't it's not great. But it adds like a lot of style, especially if you know what you're doing. Which people on Hero Forge, they really know what they're doing, like when they're presenting like their models and stuff. They also added scale mail, which I really like. They also added hearing aids. Oh, I hear something.
I am back.
I think
I have to. I don't know how many holes I have to poke into my finger before it just finally lets me do what I need to do. Oh my god, I got a raid! Hi!
Oh yeah. I don't think we need to go into detail on that. Not for like a raid, but also Kenny redeemed a nom nom. I gave a discounted nom nom.
Nyum nyum.
In your absence.
Thank you. I appreciate your discounted nom nom.
I was like, Crimson isn't here for the moment. Allow me to present my nom nom. Nom nom.
Nyum nyum.
Also, I just told the chat, Hero Forge fixed their cell shading thing when you're taking a picture, so it works now. So the eyes work, and they're not just a solid color.
Oh, that's cool.
Also, I guess this is there's probably more server business, but we could probably clean up the self-promotion page a little.
How so?
It seems like Pros has been doing a lot of the TikTok and whatnot, but also it's mostly her stuff by this point, or their stuff. Sorry.
Again, it's a self-promotion.
It is.
I also have the Twitch. I have it where it alerts whenever it's on Twitch as well. I also alert when it's streams get a separate thing. Self-promotion is for your art and for video and for videos you want to promote. So
right.
I don't think that there's anything wrong with that currently. I also have it where it uploads when you've posted a video. Yeah.
All right. I mean, in the self-promotion channel.
Yeah. Shameless self-promotion, yeah.
Gotcha.
Let's hear it. And you are streaming King of Fighters 15. That's cool. I don't know what that game's all about, but I'm sure it's a fighting game, right? Actually, can you do a shout out if you can? I'm pretty sure. I think you have the ability to. Do I even have a shout out thing?
Game. I do not know how. I can find out.
Thank you.
shout out their channel, right?
Yeah. There we go.
I've shouted.
I don't know why the thing doesn't show up, but okay. Up there it is. Yay! And it has the creepy. I forgot I decided to put that as the.
I didn't hear it.
No, that was a me. That was a me thing. When I was setting up the shoutouts and like some alerts, I.
No, I think I missed it.
Oh, it's on the thing. It's on the thing.
I'll be right back. Something, hold on, I'm actually not back yet.
He's got a hella forehead though. Forgive me all. It's been a while since I've done digital. Been pretty much doing all sketches lately.
Alright, I am back. If you heard me before I came back, that was not possible because I wasn't back. Something I actually did want to like talk about in the stream actually was like the feature of the character, because well, actually like, I'll get to the feature later. But I did want to like talk about that. Like in the campaign, he's also like during the campaign he actually like multi-classed because like during one like quest he expressed like he wanted some sort of like psychic powers.
He wants to be a
some
scion?
capacity. Sort of. What did I set him as? Like he wanted some sort of thing to happen involving that. But he he wanted some sort of like thing to happen concerning that. So what he did was like he wanted some sort of strange powers.
I've returned.
Hello. Reformed.
No, it's returned with a T.
I heard a. Yeah, but anyway, like, yeah, that was the whole thing. He wanted like some sort of like psychic power, so like I gave him like a class in Aberrant Mind Sorcerer, because like during one of the quests they were investigating like a giant that was attacking like a nearby town, and after like talking down the giant, he ended up telling them that something had like forced him out of his home. And when they went to investigate, they found it was when they went to investigate, they found that there was like some sort of like mind flayer presence, like a small one.
A small, like a little baby mind flayer.
Because also, well, like the thing is like, well, because like the people of the town like were going missing and they were blaming the giant, but it turns out they were being abducted by like a mind flayer. Like just like a sort of like a small colony, and like and he actually, I think I think Shoto ended up critting, or falling on being downed during that. And when that happened, he got like linked to like the Mind Flayer brain.
Right.
And when that happened,
Oh boy.
and when that happened, he like got like a piece of like psionic power. So like that's sort of how we like tied it in. It worked great. I was able to finally like weave that in after some time.
That's cool.
So now he's an aberrant mind sorcerer. So like he has like sort of connection, and it's enabled him to sort of see past everyone's like judgment of him. Like he, because like whenever like people would like look at him and sneer, whenever people would like sort of like look at him with like suspicion, now he's sort of able to like look past it and see how like I see like how like both afraid and also like not how afraid they are, but also how it's like not really his problem. Like he's able to sort of like look past like any sort of feelings of like self-guilt or like his lack. Sort of able to look past his own like that. I don't know how to explain it precisely, but it allows him to sort of like not be in his own head about like who he is.
So he's neurotypical. He can see into the future.
See into the future.
What I'm saying is that he's able to not be in his own head and is instead able to be in anyone else's.
Kinky?
He is able to.
Exactly. That's what I was. You just took the words right out of my mouth.
I didn't. I wasn't gonna go there. I didn't even understand how you could go there.
You have
Shame
clearly
on you,
not.
frankly.
You have clearly not
Really do
watched
not know
enough
things,
porn.
I thought when you were talking about your finger, I thought you meant you were fingering someone. So
I just
step
thought
off,
it was a
please.
moment.
I feel like that's a you problem because I just talked about pus.
Well, I didn't. You didn't
That's
say that
gross.
before. You just said your finger was hurting, and I went to like a semi-obvious conclusion. Thank you. Okay, let's move on. But yeah, he's an aberrant mind now. But not unlike yours and mine.
You're stinky.
I'm stinky.
You're
Maybe.
stinky.
It's a good thing we were talking about deodorant.
Yeah, you missed the deodorant conversation.
I was eating chicken tendies, and I think I'm gonna last for a good while now, food-wise.
How many
That would be good.
chicken tendies did you get?
Well, I made them. I didn't get them.
Oh. Well, how many did you make?
6.
Okay, that's not that bad. I could down
Yeah.
6. I thought the way you were saying it, you were like, "Oh, it's gonna last you a while." I was like, "Oh, did you
not
get
even
like
chicken
20
tenders,
of
they're
them?"
chicken. They're not that big. They're like 2 chicken nuggets sized. So it's pretty much I ate the equivalent of 12 chicken nuggets.
I have a
you said
specific face in mind for this, of like
For the face.
for the face, and it's just not facing for me.
Is it strange that like I kind of feel the same way about just like when translating the Baldur's Gate face to the Hero Forge face?
Well, no,
It
it's
doesn't-
not quite that. It's this specific face I'm going for is like a nervousness, like a nervous kind of
I'd say, like,
smile.
I don't think he'd be nervous with kicking. I think he'd genuinely be at peace.
Okay.
This is what he likes to do. This is what he's good at.
Also,
he genuinely loves it.
Also, I would like to point out, your player gave him like the most kissy lips I've ever seen.
Yeah,
He's got some plump ass lips.
Kinda. I mean, like that's just Baldur's Gate. You know, the Baldur's Gate's all about that. But also I feel like also it might have been like the preset, like because this is modded. You can't have a pretty orc like this in Baldur's Gate. It's not right. It's un-American.
It's
effectively.
un-American to have a pretty orc.
But I meant like I
Racist.
kind of meant the opposite. Like it doesn't let you. It doesn't let you like make a pretty orc.
I want to make an orc that I can kiss. Is that so wrong?
First of all, cowards, because orcs are low-key hot. Like normally, just
Well-
like the really
well, the thing
ugly
is, like-
ones.
Well, the thing is, like, orcs kind of have like a body type that is like a lot different from like a lot of humans. But this is the half orc like option in Baldur's Gate. There's like no option for any of that. That's the option that often gets like the pretty treatment in like
Right.
D&D, and it's just not possible. You can only make like Blizzard orc, maybe.
Blizzard orc.
Yeah, like the World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
You know,
That's because every
Uh,
character Blizzard makes somehow is hot.
well nowadays.
Nah, they need to
I-
stop being cowards and make ugly ass motherfuckers.
Exactly.
I mean, they do make ugly ass motherfuckers, but it's only the male orcs, not the female orcs.
That's the cowardice.
I know.
You can't have ugly females anymore. It's not allowed, I guess.
That's
The,
kind of like one of the reasons I love. It's kind of one of the reasons I really love Arcane.
Yeah.
You're allowed, like they are allowed to have like more expression and like be far more intense. And it's so nice. Like they look like people, right? They don't just look like, oh, this is the one person that this is the one person copy pasted that looks exactly like this. I think it's the nose. I think it's the nose
in Arcane or in this picture.
in this picture. But in Arcane, like they're able to have like such expressive faces, and they're allowed to get dirty, and they're allowed to like show teeth, and like one of my favorite fun facts about Arcane when it comes to animation is how they decide to animate Jinx. Whenever, especially during the first season, in order to make her look more powder looking, they actually push the chin up so that like they push the chin within the model a little bit more to give her like more of a baby face. So it emulates powder more, and then Jinx has like a more a mature chin.
Okay,
A
so,
mature tin.
I think like the design process for making shit in Baldur's Gate was just to make the prettiest orc possible.
Gotta get that like whatchamacallit, that romance novel orc.
Yeah. Like whatever,
Or kissable.
whatever.
Orcs
like, was
are
happening-
already kissable.
Like whatever was happening with
Oh.
whatever was happening with like Tusk Glove and Critical Role.
I'm so
which,
excited
Mighty-
for 9-9.
Yeah, but which is coming out at some point. I don't know. I don't think they ever. Do they say like a
It's gonna
date?
come out in 10,000 years. Calling it.
In 10,000 years.
When everyone is already dead.
They'll have finally gotten like all of the shit.
target audience. The but also like so. Shota has like the aberrant mind sorcerer thing, but he's also like been hanging around. I'd say like one of the closest companions in terms of like NPC companions is also an Aarakocra by the name of like Shaking Gale. She's kind of like she's sort of like a teenage like Aarakocra who like she has like these like prophetic visions like constantly, which kind of manifests as like seizures. And she ended up flying across like the sea, like to catch them on their ship that they chartered to like take them across. And like she kind of like has like prophetic visions, but also like Shota has been very like caring, and also like kind of been like a sort of bigger brother sort of figure. And also because he's an aberrant mind, that means like every so often like their minds kind of like link, and he sees what she sees in like certain visions. not often, but like it gives him like a commonality. And also, like he's such a courteous and well-mannered a boy that he's able to like share a room with her and be like very like respectful and accommodating. He also like Shoto. He also is the one who actually got like the story of like my boys from the last stream, Romilly and Eglath. The one that I commissioned for like Pride.
Yeah.
He actually got like their story out of them like after like only a few questions. Because I don't know if it was because like his nice demeanor or like he said like the exact right thing. But like, he was able to get like their sort of like backstory. So like he has like that sort of achievement.
That's awesome.
He also got took. One of the funny things is relating to like all three of those characters is that he took there's that thing where in RPGs eventually you have to have them all go to like a big fancy soiree,
obviously
with like fancy clothes and stuff. He ended up like being one of the people going along with like Shake and Gale, as well as the rest of the party, like the entire like player party obviously went, but so did Shake and Gale and Romilly and Eglath, and also like the cleric character that they had with them. He ended up like he actually ended up like holding himself like really stately. Like he was able to like walk. Because he had like a moment where like his like psychic powers kind of like allowed him to sort of see like the minds of the people looking at him and sort of like block it out.
Right.
Like he got like a lot of mental clarity, so he was able to like really like sort of stride in there without too many problems. Which is completely unlike him because he's usually such like a nervous being who's like really concerned about, who has a lot of like self-doubt. But here he was like locked in.
Gotta give him those.
I think it was like
lips.
I think it was like a natural 20 or something.
Nice.
It was like the opinions of these people who are like glaring at you, they don't matter. You don't have to listen to them.
It doesn't matter how it happens.
It doesn't matter what you heard, because I'm a motherfucking wizard.
But you just said he's a fighter.
No, he is a sorcerer. It's not a wizard, but it's sort of similar to a wizard.
But wizards are cool. Are you telling me he's not cool?
I mean, I never said he was cool. Like, he's never been a cool guy, but he's been a nice guy.
Well, nice guys aren't cool. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, that's the problem with society these days. Anyway, but like he actually got the attention of like a really drunk and racist noble at that party. But at that moment, he actually encountered like like when he was actually talking with that, he was actually like talking with that noble. He actually like sort of revealed he kind of has like a sort of mild self-hatred of like the sort of like his like sort of species, but also like situation. But and like it's kind of like it was kind of revealing that like one of my other friends sort of like noticed and felt like if you're doing this on purpose, this would be a really interesting thing to look into, like for his character. So like it's something to like that he could like keep in mind in like the future, just like where does he go with this sort of theme and how does it progress? But also like at that moment, like the drunk noble was interrupted by like another half orc who was like an actual like noble in this other like nation that they're not in.
Right.
Who's like a really respected knight who's there with his own entourage. That kind of like gave him like sort of like a positive like role model.
Okay, so here's a question.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm not talking about what's canonically correct. I'm talking about personal preference.
Yeah.
What is the most attractive D&D race.
Huh? I mean, they're
Isn't
all
there
so
now a
different.
Muppet race?
D&D race. Well, it's called they're called species now, but like still.
Yeah. You're dodging the question. Where's the Muppet species?
Where is the Muppet species? Is there?
This would be news to me. I don't recall such a thing.
Here, the Muppet species. When I think of like the Muppet species, I guess like my go-to thought process would be like a Warforged.
There's a Ravenfold. We already have Kenku. What the heck's going on? I guess it's like Adventides, whatever. Fuck it.
I'm sorry.
The idea of a Muppet is that it's different people. Like it's different. It's not just like one. It's not one species. It's just
Weshelkind. Veshelkind. I am conflicted greatly by knowing this now.
What?
It's from Grim Hollow player pack. There's the Disembodied, which is like sort of ghost, but also like ghostly people. But also there's Veshelkind, which are puppets.
Oh my god, there are actual Muppets.
They're the size of a Veshelkind is a construct crafted of wood, clay, and ceramic in the form of a small child. So if you wanted to play do a Liza P character, if you want to do a Liza P character, don't bother. You're playing original Pinocchio, and you're gonna like it.
You're gonna play original Pinocchio, and you're gonna
play original Pinocchio, and you're gonna fucking like it.
Oh, there is also Threadborn. That's from Crooked. What? A lot of puppets these days. Oh, Silkborn.
Giving him the very kissable lips.
Silkborn is like a spider species, and I feel like I made like a sort of like one of my experiments when making homebrew, like when I made like a sort of half like when I made like a sort of like half Heartbreaker like setting, I decided like what if it was just like D&D, but like all the evil races are like just evil or monster races are just like here and they're like good or whatever. Like I had like the orcs who were just like another nation. I had like a race of skeletons who literally have no way of knowing who they were in their past lives, so now they just have a skeleton nation. And also one of the races was like a race
of skeletons.
No, a race of skeletons. It's just a lot of like reanimated skeletons.
Are you racist against skeletons?
Well, technically liches, because they had like. Well, technically they were liches because they had like phylacteries and whatnot.
Skeletons. Dan's is crying right now.
I love skeletons. I made a skeleton species. Fine, whatever.
Fine, whatever.
Forget that this whole Twitch basically is just Crimson trying to find reasons to cancel people, right?
It's like, no, I'm pretty sure you're canceling me.
Yeah, see? It's not me. It's him.
I'm just doubling down on Crimson.
But also like what I was getting at is one of the species that I made was like an entire like species of just normal spider, like giant spiders. Like they're not like half spiders or like bipedal spiders. They're just like spiders. Maybe they like sort of lift their thorax to sort of be like centaur-like, but overall they're just big spiders.
Hello, Darth. For I am the thickness. Come on, I'm getting down with the thickness. I'm getting down with the thickness.
I'm not getting down with the thickness.
That's a you problem.
It is. What if I'm not thick?
You're a thick boy. I've seen you.
You have not seen me.
Yes, I have.
I've been losing weight, you fool.
Well, good for you. I still think you are the thickie of boy. And I would like to point out that this is not to call you fat. This is me calling you thick, which is a very different connotation.
I don't know what what that means.
Look it up. You have the internet.
I feel like thick is more like distributed. So
yeah.
Revan, this is an elf orc. I actually originally wanted to use like an elf and orc had a little baby, but I couldn't have it work with like D&D Beyond.
To be fair, they have like they actually have a chart. Actually, hold on, let Let me go, because like before, right before they came up with the whole species thing, they were like they had like a breeding chart, which sounds bad, but it was incredibly helpful for backstory.
I had like I do have I believe it's the Book of Erotic Roleplay, which has like actual which does have like details on like just on both like the sexuality of like different species as well as like just the way how fast they grow, how they're usually like raised. It's not perfect. There's a lot of like old like third editionisms or just like from like very old assumptions that we do not like share anymore.
Yeah.
Both in like D&D and also partially in the real world.
So there was one in 5e and there was one in 4e. So let's hear half orc, or it would be elf and orc, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's hear. This is the one thing about charts. The one thing I dislike about charts is that they do a thing.
They do a jeez.
They do a thing where you know how like, oh god, I don't know how to describe this. When like if you try to find a certain thing that to match up with the other thing, it starts getting lost after a certain time. Like it's supposed to be so easy, but like you're like, okay, it's 6 or 7 lines to the right, cool, and then you go down, and then suddenly you forget where that is.
Honestly, that sounds like a skill issue.
Shut up.
Darth Vader says, fun fact, apparently there's a population of half-orcs in the Krogan universe that have drow agents to humans. I'm playing a tiefling grave cleric. Apparently her dad was a half-elf and her mom was a tiefling. Nice.
Cool. Oh my god, this is a really funny meme.
I wonder if you use an elf and an orc had a little baby, because like I feel like it'd be so useful if it wasn't for the fact that I can't integrate it with D&D Beyond efficiently without just making another like species.
This is just a really funny meme I found.
Hey Crimson.
Yes.
I need you to help me settle a bit of a complication I have mentally.
Where are we hiding the body?
No, not yet. So as you know, I have 2 jobs.
Yes.
The time has finally come where I have a conflict to those jobs which I can't solve.
Okay.
Basically, today, I have a shift at the pool and a shift at my job at Wegmans, both around the same time. I talk with my manager at Wegmans, they can't find anyone to cover me. I talk with Pool, they can't find anyone to cover me. What do I do?
Oh, I always hate these situations.
This is why I'm never letting my mom pressure me into getting a second job again. This is entirely
to be fair, this is probably like a very good opportunity for you because you usually complain about how you don't have anything to do.
Granted, yes, but I always somehow find a workaround towards that. In this case, it was mostly due to pressure, and they had my mom last night when I told her about it admitted to it.
Well, like, I'd say like the bigger issue is that they like have not scheduled you properly.
Yeah,
like,
that's the other thing.
Okay, yeah. Like, so about that, actually, the person at the pool who's in charge of the schedule, she's gone.
Oh shit!
She dipped on all of us to work at Starbucks. Again, she's a fucking brat. I had to deal with a child manager. I hate dealing with those.
That happened. That happened at the nursing home. Like when I was in the recently. Like we had like a manager who, well, not manager, but like a supervisor for the kitchen who, I guess who when one of my friends who's the chef quit, she was like to me, was like, I get if you don't like this job, but if you do leave, at least give 2 weeks notice. Guess you didn't put in the 2 weeks notice. And also, I think she was fine. Also, I think she quit because they wouldn't give her like a 2-week vacation after she wasn't after she wasn't at the workplace for the last month or so. I mean, she was probably working from home, but also like she hasn't actually been here to like do anything. But what wasn't like a terrible supervisor, but she really wasn't good either, I'd say.
Yeah. So anyway,
but definitely, but like I'd say like you really just have to like pick one. And, like,
in this particular case, there's
literally no other option I can do. I gave them my notice. They already knew I had a first job in the first place. This is negligence on their part for not scheduling around it and not. In fact, she gave the schedule out because the pool job does monthly, while the Wegmans job does weekly schedule turnouts. She did it late. She did it a week late than when she said she was going to do it. Gave me no time to prep for a schedule I had no idea was going to happen. This is entirely on her.
Yeah. So again,
well, I mean, like I'd say like
have responsibilities. Yeah.
Because like out of the two jobs, one of them did their due diligence and the other did not.
Yeah, no. One was able to work around all my other shifts for the entire month. Apart from maybe one, we're waiting to hear and see if a person can cover it, and the other did not no communication whatsoever. So no, I have no obligation to attend the shift if you're not going to give me what I need to actually work around.
Because like for this, like I mean, like they're probably not going to be happy, but like that's more their problem than yours.
That's their fault. If they want, they can blame the scheduler who decided to dip on the job. That's her. That's her fault.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna basically get in bad terms with the job where I've been consistently working for 2 years over some seasonal pool job. That's stupid.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a.
And they'll live without 4 hours of a pool being open. They can just close the pool early. It's not that big a deal.
The only thing that gives me any kind of pause is that if they don't close the pool, that just something happens. But like that, once again, that's more their responsibility than yours.
That's the person before me's responsibility, and they already know. Again, I let them know before today that hey, unless someone covers it, I am not going. There's nothing I can do. So if they were so negligent that they couldn't look at a simple group chat text, that is entirely on them.
Yeah. If it really is so important, they could do it.
Exactly. And if they can't cover the shift, then just close the pool early. It's not that big a deal.
I wish I had that kind of. I wish I had that kind of privilege. I had a coworker who left, and she gave like 2 weeks notice and whatnot, right? But the thing is about my boss and also the type of environment I work at, it's very small. And by very small, I mean like there's the doctor, there is me, there is one other coworker, and then there is the receptionist. And that's it. And she was she just like decided to go like, oh, this place is so unprofessional. I'm not respected here. We're not paid enough. That's the only part that's actually legitimate. We're not paid enough. But thing is that she was like going, oh, you're all so unprofessional. She had like a resignation letter, right? And one of the things is that this is a unprofessional work environment. I would like to point out, before she left, she had a temper tantrum about learning how to do a screenshot of a window.
I think you told us about this.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, just like so.
Like
by window, do you mean like the Windows window or like the window?
Like a window, the browser.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. She.
Nice.
I was like, and what's worse is that she didn't even like take care of patients all that often. That's what she was meant to be there for, so that I could have like a little more time to like restock and reschedule or to do other things like manual labor around the house. But she ended up turning into like a receptionist person.
Yeah.
And she would like gossip about everybody, including calling the doctor while on the phone with a patient. A weirdo. A new patient.
I'm guessing she was one of those girls in high school who was somewhat popular and let it all go to her head that she had the privilege.
I would say that she was very... she had an understanding of how military life is. And this happens a lot with people who are in the military. And then once out of the military, because they have like other experience in other things before the military, she was just like, oh, I'm clearly better at doing all of this than you who didn't even go to schooling for this, which I would like to point out, I have all my certifications. But there is definitely a kind of
Was she in the military, or was she like in like a family that was in the military?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Which one?
I'm guessing she was just like real. I'm trying to figure this out. So I've known like one person who looks like they were in like a military family, and who I later learned was. So I was kind of validated for being, and in any case, basically, they were just like almost like really, like not only they strict, they always were like trying to find ways to like be in a controlling position despite not really being in a controlling position in the first place.
Yeah, the thing is, I taught her how to do some of the stuff, but then when I asked other people to be like, hey, I can't be the only person who does the scanning, who does x-rays in this one room. I'm not going to be available for every single thing. Can somebody else please learn? And then whenever I asked her, hey, it's time for us to learn something, we gotta learn it, she's just like, no, my ADHD doesn't allow me to do that.
You know that we have an exact worker like that, and it's not like she doesn't make an excuse. She's just like, okay, and then proceeds to completely disassociate with everything you just said.
Yep.
And trust me, this girl is a complete moron. I'm not being mean. It's just a fact. Like, imagine, so one of our jobs, we have to, when we're closing, which is what they pretty much been having me do because they don't have any other closers, they have us wrap up these bags where we have like a somewhat bin for all these other different packaging material. And so we wrap it up and put it on the truck. She proceeded to take it out and just yeet it on the truck without even tying the bag. So just all the stuff in it flew out of the bag, and she just walked away.
That is called weaponized incompetence.
And she is a complete moron. She is known for only doing one thing, and she cannot do anything other than this thing, and that is stock the convenience wall. Unless she's doing that, she's completely incompetent in every other job.
Right. And I would like to point out she had a temper tantrum over the screenshot thing in front of a patient.
Oh God. That's just sad.
Also, I wanted to say, like, when you're mentioning, like, all the people who work there, there's, like, you know, there's a doctor, there's me, there's her, and there's a receptionist. I was going to say, like, Popo's going to bring out the pecking order. There's you, the debt, the worms in the dirt, Popo's stool, Tommy,
Popo.
God, I need to rewatch that.
pecking order.
Pecking order.
Mr. Popo.
Pecking order.
Tommy, I need you to tell me I can leave the island whenever I want. Mr. Popo, you may leave the island. Bitch, don't tell me what to do.
I swear to God, she was like that very frequently. Like, and I'm over here going like, bitch, I am the one who trained you.
Meanwhile, she's like, all these squares make a circle.
That is literally what is... I sometimes have the thought that the coworker I'm dealing with is a machine.
It's meant to test me.
That shows me otherwise that she's not a machine. There's little to no evidence.
Right. And then, like, she would do, like, a lot of humble brags, which drove me fucking insane. She would, like, you know how I just said, like, oh, my ADHD won't allow me to do that, right?
Yeah.
I would like to point out that she would like to tell me how I used my autism as an excuse because she has a daughter with autism, and that's not how autism works.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Oh, that's well, fuck her, I guess. Yeah.
Right.
Now I know we're trauma dumping, but
let's do more trauma dumping, but this time with characters.
Listen, I know we're trauma dumping, but I do want to talk a little bit more about the character before I leave in about 30 or so minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
so like one of the things that happened during the campaign was like during that sort of soiree, like he and the other character, Shaking Gale, the NPC, like they were kind of like their dance partner for that like part of the party, and like obviously having no experience, he kind of like failed miserably. So Romley and Eglaf, those two from the Pride stream, like they first of all they were. Well, Romley was dressed really well, whereas Eglaf had like a sort of like strange, formal, Scottish-looking thing that if they knew what monkeys were like in like this part of the world they were in, he would definitely call it a monkey suit.
Are there no monkeys?
Not well, like they're in the jungle. There's they're a little southern part, so they wouldn't know like what precisely a monkey is. Unless, like, someone told them.
I would think that they would know what a monkey is. Or, like, actually, you know what? This is actually irrelevant. I was talking to Joe while we were watching Castle Nocturne, right? Castlevania Nocturne. And part of the... Sorry, go ahead.
No, I said yeah.
Oh, okay. So we're watching Castlevania Nocturne, and part of the whole thing is that this is revolutionary, like this is right in smack dab the middle of French Revolution era, right?
Yeah.
The thing about it as well is the fact that there's a lot of Egyptian stuff happening. Like there's Sekhmet, and we're talking about Ra, and we're talking about like Egyptians, and I'm sitting there and I'm kind of thinking about it and going like, would they even know what if the Egyptians were, or like would some of this stuff be common knowledge? Because like they were talking about Egyptology, and I'm like, would they even know what that is? Because if you don't know, the reason why Egyptology became such a huge thing in the first place is because of Napoleon.
Napoleon Bonaparte?
Yeah, Napoleon Bonaparte.
I think you mentioned this, where like there was like a strange like focus on Egyptology when it wasn't really in the zeitgeist.
Right. And I was sitting there with that too, and I'm going like, wait, would this be in the zeitgeist? Because that was like my main question. Like, would this be in the zeitgeist? Because this is still in the middle of the revolution. It's not after the post-revolution, because that's when Napoleon came more into power. Spoiler alert, this would have been somewhat common knowledge, because the time where Napoleon Bonaparte came in with a bunch of the Egyptology, first of all, the reason why he was a big Egyptology person was because he read the fetishized version of Cleopatra from Cleopatra and Mark Antony. and was like, ooh, I want a little Cleopatra on the side too. And
Bro.
and then like much like most people who idealize Egyptology, they're like, oh, that's right, there are people still here.
There's still Margarita. It's still here.
They're still here. But yeah, like that kind of reminded me of that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, like the story I was saying was that like so Rami and Eglat saw Shotso's terrible dancing and they sort of like gave him like a quick crash course on like they gave him a quick like crash course on like formal like ballroom dancing.
Right.
As well. And including like telling him to like pay attention to the music because it tells you like when to step at what time.
Right.
And after a brief sort of like thing where like they sort of like they did where it's like where like they kind of like played it cool. It was like, excuse me, maybe have this dance, and Shoto's like, well, and Eglat's like, good, and then like they swapped. Because like they both like because like Rami and Eglat, they conspired like this person is like completely stepping on their toe on like that girl's toes. We need to like intervene now. So like they gave him a crash course, but they put them back together and they danced much better.
They truly are the gay best friends.
Yeah. It was like this one. What? This dancing? Well, this was simply not due.
They were just like, no, better now.
But yeah, so that was like, I'd say like the biggest thing. I'd say like that's like a lot of like the bigger things that happened in the and as far as he's concerned in the campaign. One of the like plot threads I kind of wanted to like do in the future with like Shotso is. The thing is, like, well, first of all, one of the things he wants is to like get like a shield to protect people with, like a special shield. That hasn't like happened. That probably won't happen for a little bit. But what it was planning is that like is having like a bronze dragon be a part of, because currently there's like a giant war happening in their part of the world that they got caught in the middle of. Like one of the NPC hangers on and assassinating like the head of like one of like the dukedoms of the area, which was like the leader of like the Civil War, and now his son is like continuing it. And so now they're like partially fugitives. But also like there's a bronze dragon in the middle of this who's probably going to get involved because like they both like justice, but they also like fighting like an honorable fight.
Right.
And they'll probably like attach themselves to one army or the other. So at some point, like I would love for like Shotso to like prove he's like brave and like honorable and willing to defend others. So he'll like rip off like a piece of one of his scales and like drop it, and it'll be like a really big shield for him to use. Like I want that to happen at some point. I don't know like what the circumstances will be, but that's what I want to happen for him. Another thing is this is a little more controversial, and I have to handle it very carefully. Is I want him to like obviously he's going to meet his father and he'll probably kill him, or like not kill him and just leave him in his misery. That much is obvious. That's something that is obviously on the menu. But
Mr.
Yes.
Moth, I thought murder was bad.
That's like, it's not murder. It's justice. But also it's murder. I mean, it's cool. It's a cool murder, but it's still murder. But we like it. But the more like the thing I actually have to be careful with is I want him to eventually like meet his mother again, because the thing is, like his abusive mother, Owen Roman, because like I kind of had this like storyline where like after like he left, she kind of realized she had like more time to sort of reflect on herself without like a reminder of like the person who assaulted her. And she sort of realizes like she was kind of
a shit mom,
like terrible, and a shit mom, like in so many words. And like she ends up leaving the village to like go find him.
Aw.
And like she's actually like somewhat recent, admittedly, but like and also she's been like turned around a lot because like there's no real easy way to track him. There are only like so many elf orcs around, but also, and she doesn't necessarily know the first place to look, so like she like lost a lot of like time on that. Well, because once again, she probably only started like a year or so ago, or maybe like that, or like maybe like as much as like 6 or 9 months. But eventually, like I will kind of want the two to like collide, and she's at first gonna want to like take like an appraisal of like, is he like a good person? Is he like a decent person and not like his father? So she'll probably like be silent, but like when the two meet, I don't know how it's going to end up. I kind of float the idea of like, would you, well, like to him personally, I think I'd private message him, like, would you be like open to it? I think like, I mean, he's open for anything as long as it's
right.
like a decent story, but like, I do have to like handle it right.
Right.
I do want to like, the thing I think would be the most important is to like make it that like she is absolutely sorry and also won't say anything or do anything remotely like she did before. Like she'll be like completely changed. Another thing is like her mother, she has like a scar, some sort of like scarring on like on the corner of her mouth, just like a sort of like patch of like, you know, like discolored skin, that sort of thing. Which she'll be sort of hiding. Like the plot I have for like stealthily like in like bringing her into the story is I'm gonna have her be a part of like, you've heard of like Vermintide, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if like editor like ever showed you that, or if you played it before. But like I kind of wanted to introduce like a sort of like parody like of the party from that game. Where like, you know, there's the dwarf, there's like the human, there's the fanatical priest, there's like the sorcerer, and also there's the elf ranger. Like, I'm just gonna have to be like, oh, it's just these guys from Vermintide, but like one of them is Shotzo's mother, and she's like not speaking or anything. She's just sort of silently getting like she is sort of silently getting like an appraisal of the situation.
Right.
So, like, I sort of want to like disguise it a bit. But, like,
there are very few times where I feel like in a story, just generally, I have limits. I think the only time where I truly have like a limit is if like my character gets sexually assaulted. Like, you could beat the ever-loving shit out of them.
Yeah.
Or like you could describe like how their guts are like coming out of their mouth, or like how smoke is insulating like or like slowly but surely eating their throat in various different
the guts. I think I can put it back in.
I think I can put it back in.
From Tropic Thunder.
Yeah. I love Tropic Thunder.
What the hell is this thing?
I love Tropic Thunder so much. It's so fucking funny. And like the only and like it's so funny, and I think the reason why I accept it so hard, despite the fact it's horribly offensive at one point, is that it calls itself out, and also it has like a narrative purpose and commentary to it. It's not just
it calls itself out, but it calls mostly like Hollywood.
Yeah.
Just the sort of like the types of actor, like the type of actor who would get like blackface for like a role and not like just cast an actual black person.
Right. Like it's gotta be. And the problem with that too is that that people are like, that's so ridiculous. It would never happen. Literally happens all the damn time. Yeah. I think the most recent example of this is just like modern yellowface. I think, and that's one of the big things that kind of happens. Like, if you don't know, that's like when it's actors who are usually white, they present as Asian, and in a role. It's historically it's like characterized. Nowadays it tries to be more subtle, and it's really fucking weird.
Sort of related to that, I think Keanu Reeves. I think he wanted to. I think he wanted to. I forgot. I need to look up which movie he wanted to be in. Oh yeah, it was Always Be My Maybe. He really wanted to be in that movie, but he was like, I really want to be in that, but I was like, wait a minute, I'm Asian. I could be in this movie.
That's the most mixed race thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, but and now we have the Keanu crying meme. Whenever we think about Cyberpunk Edge Runners, which you still have to see, and you'll understand why Keanu Reeves is crying. Not in Always Be My Maybe. I don't know what's about that movie, but he's crying for some reason in Cyberpunk.
Oh, he cries in that movie too.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. That's it. That's from the movie, but they use that whenever. I mean, like not just for Cyberpunk, but just like when people think about Cyberpunk Edge Runners, they think of the Keanu Reeves crying meme.
I love that. Like
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. It's just so beautiful. I love how he's just doing a character's like he's just. It's not even like it's. Do you actually know what Always Be My Maybe is about?
I believe it's a romantic comedy.
It is a romantic comedy. It's an amazing romantic comedy.
Like from what I understand, like I guess like he's just Keanu Reeves, and
he is just Keanu Reeves. Like he's just the
successful boyfriend that the guy has to like overcome.
Sort of, not really. Okay, so first of all, the movie is about these two childhood friends who ended up dating when they were in high school, and they lost touch. Ali Wong became a world-renowned chef. Like, she is that Michelin star chef, right? And she's like celebrity chef. Really's got a lot of accolades. And then Randall Park, he is a pizza guy. He's a pizza guy.
John Krasinski, not Randall Park. What are you talking about?
No, that's Randall Park.
It's obviously John Krasinski.
You are truly wrong, but anyway.
No, I'm doing a bit and you failed.
I don't know a bit. I don't know. I'm sorry. Fuck you.
They did the whole Randall Park. Basically the whole Randall Park impersonation bit with John Krasinski for like a behind the scenes thing on that movie If, the one with the imaginary friends.
Oh, okay.
And that like the whole bit was they were doing the Office bit where just Randall Park replaced John Krasinski.
Okay. So in this movie, they reconnect and they start dating again. But it's kind of awkward because, she's a celebrity now. He is actually dating somebody currently, but it's very much not a great fit at that moment.
Yeah.
And so the scene that comes up with Keanu Reeves in it is supposed to be a double date.
Daddy?
It's a double date where it's Randall Park and his movie girlfriend, and his movie girlfriend is very like new age. She's very much like, oh my god, like it's hypoallergenic, organic, gluten-free, but like a vegan. She's very hippy dippy. She's very like current social media stuff. Very, I think she's supposed to be skewing younger too, but I'm not entirely sure if she's skewing younger or she's acting younger. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get it.
You're right. So they go to this fancy restaurant where like the oh my god. They go to this fancy restaurant where it's like supposed to be one of those dining experiences. you know what I'm talking about? Where it's not like, oh, it's not just dinner, it's a dining experience.
Welcome to the dining experience. Hi. My name is Guy.
It really is just like that. And then Ali Wong comes in and she's like, oh my god, you guys are so great, and I just came here with my boyfriend, and it's just so funny how we met through like through this party, and it was like super chill, and like he's so nice, and just giving all these compliments, and then in slow-mo Keanu Reeves starts walking in, and then it's just in slow-mo of everybody going, like, Ali Wong is looking over going, like, oh my god, hi, boyfriend! And, like, the Randall Park is like, oh my god, is that Keanu Reeves? And then his girlfriend is going, like, oh my god, it's Keanu Reeves!
Yes.
And the part where he's crying is this part of the meal where, for whatever reason, I don't know why. Oh no, we lost Bork.
It was so stressful.
And then the part where he's crying, right? The part where he's crying is when he's is this part of the meal where they're eating venison and it's supposed to be fancy, but you're getting to listen to the recording of the slaughter where and so Keanu Reeves is crying over the slaughter of this deer that he's eating. And he's
sorry.
And he's going like, oh my god, it's such a beautiful experience.
I can't. Now it really does fit with that. That really does fit with Cyberpunk.
And I was just laughing so hard at that too. I was like, oh my fucking god. I truly recommend this as a romantic comedy movie. Like, and if you know me, I love romantic comedy movies.
I think my what was it called? I think my great aunt might like this sort of thing. I don't know, but I don't know.
I recommend it as just a story because like after this moment, they start like they're very clearly in very different places in their lives, and it's kind of about them like confronting that. They do get together at the end, but it's not. But like you think that the movie ends halfway through the movie, if that makes sense.
But it sort of keeps going.
Yeah, it keeps going, and you would think, oh, that's like a complaint because it's like, oh, why
Well,
would
like no, I could definitely see it. Like it's sort of like it doesn't quite, like it isn't quite what they thought it'd be.
Yeah, like dating again. They do end up getting together by the very end, and they're in a much better place in their lives now. But it feels more earned because like their conflict that they're having feels real because she's again a celebrity chef, and she's having to go to like events, and he's a guy in a band who feels like he hasn't really progressed since high school and has stayed in the same place forever. So yeah.
Like it's definitely like a mismatch. Also, the what's it called? I think like like sort of related to that. I think it was like the Princess of Japan like got together with like a delivery guy. Like that sort of similar to that. She just wanted like a normal life,
right?
As opposed to just like being cloistered into Mount Fuji.
Right. I didn't actually know about this. That he did she actually get with a pizza guy?
Not a pizza guy, like delivery guy.
I feel like that's the same thing, except for except one has an Uber, right?
Like it's the Yeah, it was just a very humble, like, thing she chose, which, you know, a lot of people sort of, like, fixated on. Not necessarily, like, positively, you know, people are. But, like, it was like a... No, but yeah, it sort of reminded me of that.
No, I like that. I like when that kind of thing happens.
But also, like, it's not like... Because also, like, it's not like she was going to... Because, like, it's not like she was going to, like, have any, like, important... like, it wasn't, like, going to...
She was, like, she wasn't next in line or anything.
It wasn't next in line. She wasn't even going to have, like... You know how, like, the royal family, they have... like, they have their own, like, they have, like, appearances and whatnot. And, like, they, like, are part of, like, the firm. So I don't think the Japanese royal family isn't quite like that. She had, like, no responsibilities except to just be good.
Right.
So, like, she had no reason to really stay besides, like, you know, I guess the wealth, but that's not really, like...
Or moral obligation that, like... Yeah.
The moral obligation. But, like, it really just doesn't... but it just doesn't, like, it really just didn't matter staying.
Right. Those are some good-looking rocks.
I like that boulder. That was a nice
boulder.
I blew you on the face.
Not the boobs! Not the boobs on the face! Not the face!
I think about cheese. What's it called? I think, like, I covered pretty much everything.
Everything currently happening in the campaign.
Yeah. I don't know when I'll get back to the D&D campaign. Well, first of all, because, like, I guess summer is, like, very hard to, like, schedule for. And this character, this player who had this character, like, he's been having, like, scheduling problems with his, like, new job. We've only been able to, like, meet every so often.
Right.
Like, all of us together. I mean, like, I'm able to meet with, like, everyone else, but, like, there's just a lot of, like, he has some responsibilities and stuff.
Right, as you do.
Also, like, the other friend I told you about, earlier in the stream, like, she kind of had, like, issues with, like, she didn't have as much fun as she thought she would, just for, like, various reasons. Like, it was just a very stressful experience, and like, some of it is, like, the D&D, like, mechanics, but part of it is also, like, just can't help but wonder if, like, I was, like, not as good as I could have been.
Well, I think that's always a possibility, and this isn't to be like, oh my god, I'm confirming all of your fears. It could just be not a great fit for her.
I mean, like, the thing, like, she doesn't like how, like, the thing is, like, she didn't like how, like, sloppy, like, the story is. Like, not that I'm doing anything wrong, it's just, like, she would much prefer, I think, if it was, like, cleaned up. Like, if it had, like, a big need of, like, an editor.
Right.
You know? Like, it needs to be, like...
Is the torso too small, or are the legs too long?
Let me extend this.
Also, I should probably flip my canvas.
Maybe the torso is a little too small.
I should probably also flip my canvas here.
Like, he is, like, I'd say, like, thin for a half-orc, but he's still quite muscular.
Yeah. I'm also gonna fix this real quick. There we go. Okay, now it just looks weird. Hold on. It's the other eye. It's the cursed other eye.
Evil eye.
Evil eye?
I am what has changed, but I always heard one never changes. I am what has changed, but it doesn't.
Why is he speaking gibberish? I don't understand.
Because it's just
let it happen.
A brand new day where it doesn't matter what you heard. Because I'm a motherfucking wizard.
Squishy.
I gotta post that song. It's mostly for Space Station 14. There's like a wizard rule in the game where like you're sort of like neutral. You just have like your only objective is to like just like display your magic power, but often that means like absolutely destroying the station or like killing people.
Yeah, I do
it's just
agree
like
with
it's a very destructive role, but you have like phenomenal cosmic powers.
Intimate living space.
No, the wizard, a formidable opponent of speed and skill. But the wizard engages foes not far with arcane powers far more inscrutable, including Spectral Blade, improved Spectral Blade, and a magic missile so devastating.
Buenas tardes, idea maker.
Before encountering the wizard.
This wizard's about to die by my hand.
The wizard. Often they die in their attempt. It really needs a rework, actually, because like you could technically be like neutral and not hurt anybody, but you're encouraged to, and also you're stated to be like a station-wide threat on par with like the actual like the nuclear operatives who are made to like destroy the station. So like there's no real reason not to regard the wizard as like shoot on sight. What they really need is like they need objectives. Like they need like a specific objective, like steal this item or disable the power, and then they can just do whatever they want.
Fight the power.
Anyway, I randomly talked about Space Station 14 unprompted. That'd be an interesting thing to try, I'd say. Like, I could make that a challenge. What can I spend my channel points on that'll make it happen?
Alright. Sorry about that. I needed to... Let's see here. Let's see. There we go.
Crimson, I give you the sandwich.
Good. I think I'm trying to get over the sickness I'm still somewhat feeling. I've now just accepted that I'm leftover sick.
Remember to drink water, not just coffee.
How dare you?
No.
It's like, if my friends won't listen, I know you'll listen. God damn, amen.
Yeah.
Someone was asking like what your favorite D&D race was on Reddit, and I answered like I'm really fixated on changelings when I first started D&D. I especially like the idea of playing a human fighter, only for the party to realize the numbers don't add up and I'm an imposter. That's something I always wanted to do. So someone answered like I was literally doing this at a table, and then the DM got divorced and the game ended.
Oh.
I know he was going through a lot, but what about my needs?
Goddamn.
Also, there was like a Reddit story about like this girl had like a one-bedroom apartment, and she tried to and like her sister had to like stay over along with her like her really young son,
right?
Like he was like 3 years old for like just for the night, and in so doing, like he was really rambunctious and explored a lot, and like the son like stuffed a bunch of like crackers and like poured like apple juice down her computer, which she worked really hard to pay for. And like she was like not willing to like pay it back. At least that's what it seemed like. But then like the thread like continued until like it was revealed that like the son couldn't open the door to like the study where it was in, and also like like he physically could not do it, and it was all, and the sister was like telling it the entire family like a bunch of like exaggerated stories, and when the husband like confronted the brother-in-law, because like the brother-in-law brought the son to like test like if the kid could open the door, and also the tower was like high enough that like it would be hard for him to like get there. Oh, that's my timer. And so the logical conclusion that could be made was that the sister opened the door, or at least or like either the sister like opened the door or like just did it herself. And when the brother-in-law confronted, like she freaked out, kicked him out of the house, and now they're like there's like a huge divorce proceeding. It just sort of like escalated. Like Alicia's life did like a reaction to it.
Seer.
It's coming along nicely.
Thank you.
I will say I do have to leave now.
Okay.
Because like
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Be safe.
Ooh.
Let's see her.
Okay, so I called the office, and apparently it closes at 3, the exact time they need me there.
Wow.
And well, at least that's what it said on the website. So I called them.
And you cut out what?
Even there, so they gave me her personal number, and I got put to voicemail.
Oof.
So there's nothing I can do. I'm gonna kill their eggs.
Yeah.
No one gets any more eggs. Benny, Lily, where are you, puppies? Where'd you go? Ah, he was sleeping in the hallway. Because he's big and fluffy and fat. And that's not an insult, that's just a doctorial fact we got from the vet.
Doctorial fact.
A doctorial fat.
Mean. Very mean.
How is it mean? It's truthful.
It's truthful coming from the doctor. It's not a doctorial. Also, it's not called doctorial fact. It's called a fucking diagnosis.
Well, my brain hemorrhages. I'm sorry. You sleepy?
No, I'm not sleepy.
You sound sleepy.
Not sleepy.
Okay. Oh, I got it. What? But I did, like, after this whole fiasco, I did tell my mom I'm never doing 2 jobs again unless I'm in an absolutely abysmal financial situation.
Right.
This is... I hate when having to pick sides. And because of this new work schedule that they gave me, I only have 1 day off per week so far until the week of the 20th.
Oh, per week. Okay, that's not terrible.
Which reminds me, we probably need to do a Bioshock session soon.
Soonish, yeah.
Egg.
Eggs.
Benny, where's your sister? I know you're in the hallway. Is she upstairs guarding my bedroom door? She does that. I don't know why she does that.
She wants to protect you.
I know, and it's adorable, but I don't know why she's laid outside my bedroom door.
She just wants to protect you. That's all it is.
She's the baby. Look at the baby.
The baby!
Eat the baby. Don't eat the baby. Bite the baby. I hear him. He is awoken from his slumber.
Oh no, the baby.
Now the question is, will he come over here and let me hug him for being big?
For being a big boy?
A big baby.
A big baby.
Not a big boy, a big baby. There's a difference. You know it.
Yes, I do.
Should I do all the... for context, right now I'm playing Breath of the... Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and because of this new Nintendo officially made Zelda app, which apart from basically giving away all the locations and stuff and whatever you've missed in the game, also gives you new content, voice lines of like 3 of the characters. Should I do the remaining caves or the remaining places left? Because there's not much.
Remaining caves. Caves tend to be more interesting.
Because there's one near the castle, and all the rest are just a bunch of holes in like this one little area of the desert. Eepy. You know what, Crimson? Maybe you can take my shift.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, sure.
Yep. I can't afford the plane ticket.
Touche.
Or the gas. Also, I don't
gas?
drive.
Exactly. Maybe it's my puppies, since they're all sleepy and they're making me sleepy. That would make sense. We just blame the puppies. It's all their fault. Oh, I'm scared. Why is the entire castle flying in the sky? That's never a good sign. Did you just hiccup?
No, I didn't hiccup. I coughed. Whew.
Crimson,
Meh, meh, meh.
I demand you make me cookies.
No,
Why not?
because you didn't say please.
Will you please make me some cookies?
You'll have to wait.
But I'm impatient.
Too fucking bad. Ugh.
Ooh, hidden passage.
See, I told you, caves are better.
The royal hidden passage.
Seer. I will be probably ending stream a little, well, early for what length I'm doing this for. I'll be doing it in like about a half hour or so, maybe less.
I know I have to leave in about like 15 minutes, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse me. Please excuse me. I just did a burp. Do not hurt
You're
me.
excused.
I live, yay.
Yeah, you live.
So the funny thing about Benny is a majority of the time he's just being him. He just grunts like a pig.
That's
He
funny.
oinks.
That's
He's
so
an
cute.
oinker.
He's so cute.
He's big boy. With the biggest booty. You darn kids, get off my property.
No, man. We're gonna get high on pixie sticks.
What?
Pixie sticks.
So help me God, I'll slap you on the bare bottom, boy.
Pixie sticks.
This is why your mom doesn't fucking love you.
My mommy loves me very much.
And you know what? I ate her. No homo.
Why would it be homo? Oh, that's right. You're coming out.
Okay, puppies, I'll let you out one more time before I go to work. No, they should be good until I come back. Because I'm going to be doing 3:30 to 9. Which on a normal day would be okay, but since it's a Saturday, it's not as bad.
Okay.
Because closing on Saturdays is actually much different than it would be on a typical close. Because we don't have to pull as much, because we have to keep a lot more out for the Sunday rush.
Got it. Also, thank you, Idea Maker.
This is grocery store facts with Ford Lorkity.
Poor Lorkity.
Ford Lorkity.
Ford Lorkity.
Nickname given to me by the Misty Chew.
Oh, I see.
A rare creature indeed. In which they have asked for me to refer to them as a creature. I don't know if I'm closing with anybody really fundamental tonight. And if so, it's probably just that the moron, because they only ever keep her for clothes, even though she doesn't do anything for clothes.
With her clothes, oh my.
No, not with her clothes. Though attractive she may be, remember, she has a shitty personality. Lily, you're fine, honey. No howling. Remember, Crimson, the bees are nothing to fear.
It's the Szechuan Z you need to fear.
The what we need to fear?
The Szechuan Z.
Who are the Szechuan Z?
Szechuan Z's nuts.
God fucking damn it. Just for that, no more fabric date for you and my mom.
No. We still have it scheduled. It's in the schedule.
It's not in the schedule.
It's in the schedule.
The schedule is made by the people.
You are not one of these people.
Bullshit, I'm not one of these people.
You are not.
Says who?
Says me.
But I don't value your opinion in that matter.
And I do not value your opinion in this matter either. So me.
Yeah, well, you're a smelly bum head.
And you are a boo 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 boo.
What does that even mean?
Boo 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 boo.
I just have a feeling you're just like running in a circle on the floor. We'll say. Just for that, I hereby decree that no one is ever allowed to be shirtless again.
Nyam nyam.
I'm coming, puppies. Don't scratch at the screen. Oh, it's just Benny's just sunbathing, but he'll have to come inside. Baba, come on, buddy. It's too hot. Good boy. Crimson saved. Benny was a good boy.
Benny. Benny, you're such a good baby.
He just yawned.
Aw, sleepy baby.
You're fine, honey. Benny's not gonna hurt you. He's too chunky. What? I know you're sad that Mom and Jim aren't here, but they'll be back tomorrow. I'm letting you sleep upstairs because I'm awesome. You're fine. Crimson, tell Lily that she's fine.
Lily, you're fine. You're a good girl.
Crimson, do the thing.
What? What is the thing? Oi. Oi. Oh! Oh! Oh, he just wants a little baby legs and kisses. Oh!
She's just sad because I have to leave in about 10 minutes.
Oh, you baby. She knows it.
Her brother's just chilling over there. Lily, come here.
Oh.
You'll be okay. You have your brother. He'll mostly chill out. And I think my stepbrother's going to come over and feed you guys later while I'm at work. Because I'm going to be working late. So we actually had a copyright dispute on one of the Bioshock sessions.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was the last part of the session actually, where like we were leaving the little sister hideout.
Yeah.
Because there's a song that was playing on the radio, and of
Because
course,
what is playing on the video?
There's a song playing on the radio.
Oh. And that song is copyrighted?
I guess so. Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
It really is. We have no control.
We can always dispute it since it's in a video game. It's just gonna take forever.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I just cut it, and it's only blocked in Russia. It doesn't affect the channel, so it's fine.
Okay.
The Russians will live.
The Russians
For now.
will live.
For now. Unless you got a problem with the Russians, Crimson.
I do not. As far as I know.
But what if you don't know? Huh? Also,
The-
hi, Satori, the big old mountain creature.
Kato?
Sure.
Kato.
Cadell.
Kato.
I'm gonna make you. My brain's hemorrhaged. I'm sorry. It's my wife.
Your wife?
My wife.
Since when did you get married? And you didn't invite me? How dare you?
There. Okay, well that was a wasted apple. I think I'll stop here.
Alright. See ya.
Yeah, I'm just turning off the switch first.
I'm gonna get these flats done and then I'll call it a day.
I gotta go change.
Oh, take it off! Take it off!
No. No, I'm just gonna take it off and then put even more stuff on.
How dare you?
Because I have to wear 2 different shirts.
Why? Is it a winter thing or it's not even
No,
winter?
one's like an undershirt, the other is like the uniform shirt.
Right.
And I'm putting on khakis.
Khakis.
No, Lily, you have to stay outside of my room.
Don't worry. Just because he doesn't love you anymore doesn't mean I don't.
Still love her. Which is why I'm terrified, because she's like really old.
Yeah, I remember that.
She's 10, her brother's 7.
Yeah.
And he has separation anxiety. That's not good. Okay, I'm gonna head out. See you
Alright,
later.
see ya.
You wanna stream tomorrow?
I will be streaming tomorrow, yeah.
Okay. See you then.
Bye. Alright, I hope everybody's having a good time. 18 years, pretty much, yeah. There we go. Much better. Let's just get all these flats done. That's awesome. I'm glad the road trip's finally, like, helping out a little bit. I think I need to push this layer up a bit. There we go. Yep, too far. There we go. And then using this. Do do do. Do do do. Being on the road to mountaintops and back requires a lot of patience. I imagine so. There we go. Get some decent flats in here. Yeah. Match the color of these whites here. The character is cool too. He's a keeper. Yeah, this is a player character for Emperor Moth's D&D group, and he really enjoyed this character. He wanted to do some more players. Thank you. There we go. Alright, and I'll keep that as my flat for now. Let's see here, and let's do a little signature just to just kind of like pull it together a little. Alright, I'll probably do some extra details after stream. Like, it's not that hard of a piece to complete. It's gonna be some shading. But what do you guys think? What do you think of him? It's been a while since I've done just a plain shading piece. Oh, funny question. Pick server. She announced a challenge of a Fakemon and after type. What is an after type? Immediately thought of your water starter. Yes! I still need to finish that up. I still need to finish that line up at one point. But I will do that probably after I get done with the arcane piece that I'm doing. Because I feel like not the arcane piece, but just the arcane rendering practice that I still need to do. I feel like that requires still a lot of like training for that. Oh, water. Seer. It's Deku Deku Maru, Deku Deku Maru, Deku Deku Maru. Ayo. Hey, Deco! I'm actually wrapping up stream right now, so let me just save this so that I got the thing done. Alright. 02. There we go. Alright. So this is the flat. I'm going to now get started raiding people! Let's raid! Let's see here. Who are we raiding today? Let's see. Let's raid Mitdenko. Dengo, she is currently doing free doodle art day, which you can actually learn on her Twitch stream how to get the free doodles. And I hope you guys like her vibe. She's very fun. I hope you have a lot of fun with the stream. Cause a little chaos, cause a little fun, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!